I'm Tempostone Potwasher, and today I'm here to introduce a new gold Bloodcraft card from the Verdant Conflict mini expansion. It's Balto, Malice Deflector. It's a 5.53 and has the effect Fanfare, deal 1 damage to your leader and 5 damage to an enemy follower. For Accelerate 1, you gain the effect deal X damage to an enemy follower. X equals the number of times that your leader was damaged during your turn in this match. Let's talk about the Accelerate effect. Low cost removal is typically best used in the early game. However, Balto used for 1 play points with his Accelerate effect cannot deal damage on its own without previous self-damage effects. This makes the card pretty much unusable on turn 1 or turn 2. Let's say by turn 3 you play a Servant of Lust on turn 2 and on turn 3. Balto Accelerate can deal a disappointing 2 damage to an enemy follower in this best case scenario. 1 damage minimum on the Accelerate damage would have made this card significantly better, especially when taking into consideration the number of powerful cheap spells Bloodcraft has in the rotation format with Yuzuki, Righteous Demon, Entrancing Blow, Brazery Claw, Kiss of Lust. It's hard to justify running Balto for the Accelerate effect. It'd take a deck on the level of Omen of the 10 Dark Beast Bat Blood or Unlimited Florus Blood to make this card good for Accelerate 1 in the mid to late game. Good Luck is a legendary Bloodcraft card that was recently revealed for the mini expansion. Good Luck is a 3 play point 1/3 with effect Fanfare, deal 1 damage to your leader and X damage to all enemy followers. X equals this follower's attack. On last words, you deal 1 damage to your leader and put a 3/5 Good Luck into your deck. For Evolve, you gain the last words effect, deal 1 damage to your leader and put 3 copies of a 3/5 Good Luck into your deck. Although Good Luck deals damage to your own leader and may help activate Balto's Accelerate effect, the last words effect is not guaranteed to go off on your own turn. Good Luck will mostly increase the damage by 1 like other 2-cost cards available, but playing it will help Balto Accelerate deal damage more consistently. Playing Balto for 5 costs will get you 5 damage to an enemy follower along with a 5/3 in stats. 5 damage is a very nice option for clearing common threats in the mid-game, such as Evolved 6/5 Kel Holy Marksman, as well as Valdane and Larika if they attack into something after evolving into a 6/6. Balto will be a good card against an opponent playing 1 larger follower in a turn. The secondary effect of dealing damage to your own leader doesn't have any extra utility right now compared to when Dark Beast Bat was at powerhouse in rotation last year. Even though Valneric Omen of Lust is still in rotation along with Prison Pain, there are no other ways in which Bloodcraft currently benefits off of damaging themselves. The 5/3 stat line is not great either. None of the strongest decks will have trouble dealing with this card unevolved, and the card has no evolve effect. If you think of this card as a 3-cost 5 damage removal like Gourmet Emperor's Kitchen, along with the 5/3 Servant of Lust, it's not too bad. In a disadvantageous state though against a deck like Natural Force, where the opponent may have a full board using full Blossom Spirit or 1/1 followers as early as turn 4, Balto will certainly struggle, and the 1 damage to self will be significant. While Balto Malice Deflector may be a useful card against mid-game threats like Kel, Valdane, and Larika, I don't see it being an impactful enough card to improve any of these matchups significantly. There are actually a surprising number of moderately powerful Bloodcraft decks in the current metagame that I'd consider to be about tier 2 to 3 worthy. This includes Aggro Vengeance Blood, Control Natura Evo Vengeance Blood, and Machina Blood. The decks may have more polarized matchups against one of the stronger decks like Roach Force, but they generally tend to struggle against the current most popular deck, which is Natura Haven. All of these decks have little to no self-damage effects either. If Balto is going to be played, it'll be for its effect for 5 play points as a standalone card. Although the removal effect may be best suited for Control Vengeance Blood, there is notable anti-synergy with Azazel the Depraved. Self-damage after Azazel sets your leader to 10 in the late game can spell death for the deck. As an archetype, Self-Damage Blood has lost most of its most important cards already, such as many low-cost self-damage cards necessary for Floro's Invocation, like Restless Parish and Gift for Bloodkin. The deck hasn't gained any new finisher cards, and on top of that, doesn't have access to Vera to survive the mid-game anymore. While the strongest blood cards have synergy with Vengeance, Evolve, or are trait related with Machina or Natura, Balto has no specific synergy with current decks, so if it's played, it'll be as a decent standalone card. With the card reveal of Kudlak for the Verdant Conflict mini expansion, it seems like additional self-damage effect cards will be introduced in the future. The previous year has introduced new Vengeance cards, Machina cards, and now Natura cards. Especially with Omen of the Ten rotating out next with almost all the remaining notable self-damage cards, the future of Bloodcraft doesn't look so convincing if the best cards in the class continue to go to separate synergies. Balto Malice Deflector is worth playing as a 5-cost follower against when the opponent plays one follower at a time, and I'm looking forward to playing the card in the Verdant Conflict mini expansion. Thank you very much to Games and to Tempo Storm for letting me reveal this card. If you enjoyed the video, find me on Twitter at Potwashers or on Twitch at twitch.tv/Potwasher.